gifts. And one of the gifts that they got me is this moth. Because everyone knows that I really like rosy maple moths now. They're like, oh, you like this? Here you go. So yeah, it's a little keychain. It's big, yeah, he's pretty big.
Linda.
They're very round. I hooked it onto my pin bag like a Labubu for the rest of the trip. But yeah, he's very cute. I should put it near my giant one and be like, this is mother and child. I don't understand the Labubu hype. I do. It only because if the stupid water bottles can be overhyped, then a little toy can be overhyped too. It's like Furbies for Gen Alpha. I mean, they're cute. This is your Dubai chocolate Labubu in moth form. I haven't had Dubai chocolate. But yes, that was another trend. Oh no, it's the song that we don't want anymore. I thought I got rid of it. Okay. Ray picked that almost like 9 months ago, by the way. Wow. Wow. Also, speaking of things that Ray and Lion got me, I actually have to untie it from my microphone real quick. I don't think it will reach. So. Why no farting around? Oh, was that a request? The artist, yeah, apparently the artist supports generative AI, so we don't want to give him the 3 cents that he gets from playing that song. Or whatever it is. Okay. I actually don't- what is this even called? I want to call it a talisman, but I don't think it's a talisman. So yeah, Ray Lion got everyone one of these little things. Whatever they're called. A talisman. And they all have a different little guy on front, so I got this little bear, so that's this is Lib. It's like a prayer thing? Oh, okay. Like a prayer charm? Oh, okay, cool. And mine says success on the back. So I'm definitely going to keep this one very close to me. So I have it tied up. Well, I did have it tied. I just took it off onto my microphone. So yeah, this is very nice. So everyone say thank you, Ray and Lion, in chat for my two little gifties. Amamori, the actual name modeled after one. You grab what you hope for people, so Ray hopes success for you. Oh, that's so sweet. Eh. I wish I read what everybody else's was. Was. I don't remember.
Linda.
But yeah, I'll have to tie this back. Maybe after stream. Or can I do it really quick? I remember Madison's was money. That's so funny. The thing is, maybe hers should have said saving. Because it's not like she doesn't get money.
Linda.
Okay. Okay, I actually tied it back up pretty quickly. Like amulets in English, a talisman isn't wrong. Let's go. Let's go. In terms of other, I'll go through like free stuff next. And other gifts. I was walking in the convention as you do. And this random kid came up to me and was like, "Do you want a pen?" And I said, "Sure," and I grabbed it. So he gave me this pen. But honestly, very fitting pen. It's rainbow.
Linda,
I haven't actually taken it out yet. So, thank you, random child, for giving me this pen. Which I guess I have to put the ink in myself? Oh no, it's just an extra one. Oh, okay, it already has ink in it. Wait, is it a twisty? It is a twisty. Nice.
Linda,
Got the Mickey Mouse ears, yeah. It was rainbow, wow. So random child at Gen Con, thank you very much for the pen. The other free thing I got, well, actually I got two free things. Spruce let me have this D20 that he got for free. This nice little gray D20. He got like a bunch of, what was it? Musical theater? Or was it just regular theater? I think it was musical theater, like art prints that were like dogs, and it was like different plays, so he can give it out to his theater cast as a gift, as like a cast gift. And they gave him like a few D20s, and he gave me this one. And the other thing I got, let me put my, let me put my scissors back. The other free thing I got was this pin. Because, Gen Con, they give you like a book of... Excuse me, they give like a book of... Sorry, my brain's derping out. They give you a book of coupons, there we go. And one of the coupons was go to this booth and you roll a d20 and you can get a prize. And I rolled a 17, and a 17 gave you a free pin. And they had like 3 different options, and I was like, this is the cutest one. So I got this free pin. I think the character's name was Poppo? Poplio? Poppo. Something with a P. Poppo, I think. Yeah, little Santa Otto. He's very cute. So this is my other little free thing that I got. Next I will do is gifts for other people. One of them I will not be showing because the person that it will be gifted to is here. So Lion, please do not spoil it.
Linda,
Do not spoil it, Lion. Because you were there when I got it. But in terms of other gifts, which one? The one that I only got 2 gifts for people.
Linda, Linda,
Okay. So again in the coupon book, they were like, oh, if you go to the Warhammer booth, you can get a pin for like $5 instead of $10. So I go over there, but then I'm like, what if... So James plays Warhammer. This is where this is for James. He's already seen it, so... So I go over there, and one of the workers at the booth was talking to me because I was like looking around to see if I can get him something else. And I know James plays Space Marines. So I asked the guy, do you have anything good for someone who plays Space Marines? And he was like, okay, but what chapter? What chapter of Space Marines does he play? And I'm like, huh. I was like, I don't know what chapter means. And I did write down in my phone, like I have like a little tab of things that James has told me about what he plays. And I said Death Watch. I know I said Death Watch. But I don't know if the guy just didn't hear me or whatever. Because apparently that's what the chapter is. The chapter is the Death Watch thing. So he plays Death Watch Space Marines, but he probably didn't hear me say that. So I was just the confused girlfriend who didn't know what chapter meant, even though I did have it. But the guy there did suggest that I get him this keychain. And this is the thing that the guys, that they get transported in and they go down and then they spawn into existence. I don't know what it's called, but I know that's what it does. So this is what I got for James. Little keychain of this thing that I don't know what it's called, but he plays Warhammer and he knew what it was. And this was the pin that I got with the coupon. So exclusive Gen Con Warhammer pin. So these are the things I got for James this year. Like a drop pod or something. It has a certain name to it, but I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, so he really liked these. So those are the gifts that I got for James. And then I had, again, like I said, I had one other gift, but I'm not showing it because they're oogling their eyes right now. Okay, now I'll do small things that I got. I got another pin, but this one I paid for. It's a crow pin. It's a little crow. Apparently this character's name is Map Crow, and it's by somebody that works on Baldur's Gate, apparently. But I was just like, oh my gosh, Crow, when I saw it. But yeah, very, very cute. A cute little pin guy. Wow. Wowie wowie. And then, oops. And then I got stickers! Because of course I did. Of course I got stickers. I'll do the ones that are in the same booth. So I think this, with the crow, pin. So I think this booth had like a mixture of different artists, because I was like, oh my god, I recognize this artist. It's Ghosty Kid, I think is their name. So I got a couple of Ghosty Kid stickers. I got the Don't Yell at Me SpongeBob. And I also got the Fueled by Spite, which is really cute. I actually don't remember the artist for this one, but I got this little goblin. This little goblin's got a little hat on. There was different ones with different hats, but this one was my favorite. Did you get a freebie fart sticker buying in person? So I don't think Ghosty Kid was there. It was like a amalgamation of like different artists in one booth, and there was like one person running it. They were actually talking to us. She said that they run like a shop in Indiana with a bunch of different artists and stuff. She's like, oh, if you have time, you can check it out or whatever, but we didn't actually have time, unfortunately. I don't know what it's called when you have your stuff in somebody else's store, but that's basically what it is, I think. And then I got two other stickers. I got this one. Says I crave violence. Co-op shop? Okay, that's probably what it was. And it's a sun conure. And a parrot, yep, we got a parrot, and we got a goose. It says, Wadonka honk. So those are all the stickers I got. Because not a lot of people had stickers. I thought there would be more stickers. Mostly in the Maker's Market. So this is where I got these all in the Maker's Market. Because they have like the artist show. They call it the artist show. And then they have the makers market. So these are all the makers market, which you have to like go into like a downstairs area to find. So those are all the stickers I got. In terms of other small things I got, I also got 2025 shot glass. Because I got the 2024 one, so I figured why not? It could be like a set almost. As I rip the box. It's alright, I'll probably end up throwing it out. But I did open this earlier. What the frick?
Linda.
Why am I struggling to open it now? So you in the future makers market? I would love to. Why am I struggling with this? Okay, there we go. Okay. So yeah. This one's got Geneva. I think the name is the dragon mascot. And it says Gen Con 2025 on the back. The 2024 one has like a D20 that's like on flames with like swords. So yeah. I figured like I have the first one, or the one that I went to first. Did you know it's actually the Geneva Convention? But not like the actual Geneva Convention, but that's why it's called Gen Con. It's because
Linda
it
Big
is
White Berry
technically a
Team
Geneva
gave you 100
Convention.
bits. Party 100, and now the hardest part, do you put them on something or in a sticker book for later? Or are you a madman who just slaps stickers anywhere willy-nilly?
So I'll probably put most of them in my sticker book, but some of them I might put on my motorcycle helmet. Yeah, it's not the Geneva Convention, but that's why it is called Gen Con, because it's a type of Geneva Convention. Bunch of nerds thought it'd be funny to call it that. That's so funny. James has a lot of real estate stickers. Sometimes I stick stickers on my container over here. And I used to put them on my PC, but I don't know. The PC's still like new, so I'm not ready to put stickers on her yet. But yeah, little shot glass to match my other one. And then the last small thing I have is this little Mareep. Little sleeping Mareep. This was definitely somebody who was like reselling like things that you get in like the capsule things, the gacha pawn or whatever they're called, which I'm fine with because that way you can actually pick what you want. And I was like, oh, okay, there's sleeping Mareep, and then put it on my shelf. All that desk and all those stickers, I just start covering my desk in stickers. Also, thank you for the bits, by the way, BP. I mean, not BP. Bwib, sorry. I can blame sick brain on that one. I'll put a little Mareep over there for now. Okay. Do you guys want to see games or art first? Here, we'll do a really fast poll. Let's see first. Art, games. Go. Because those are all the big things I have left. Also, I guess in the meantime, this was the the program book for this year. Excuse you. Which has a really cool Art Nouveau cover. And just kind of goes over all the stuff. But yeah, that's the guidebook. Alright, what's it gonna be? What are we seeing first? My vote was for fart? Oh my gosh. Let me drink some water. Alright, games first. I will show you the game that's already open first. And one of the games I got is this game called Llama Llama. Llama Llama. It was like $9. And basically, the way this game is played is you're trying to make the best hand, basically. Try to make the best hand out of whatever the goal cards are. So all these llamas have like different scores and different combinations to get higher scores. There's also one camel. The only camel in the game. So obviously this is like the best card to get. And yeah, so basically what ends up happening is like you have these goal cards and then you have your hand and you're gonna flip over the goal card and then you have so many cards that you can pass to a different player and you want to try to see if you get the best combination. But obviously as the goals go on and the less cards you can pass, you have to really decide what cards you actually want to pass over in order to get the most points. And I think it was, what was it, like first to 100? I think? 100 points? So yeah, a little game. A little nifty little game. I think this game would have been good for me to have put in my backpack for when me and Jeb had to... When me and Jeb had to flip in, sit in the airport together for like ever. Yeah, I played it with Lion. Although we didn't actually finish it, but I was in the lead at the time. So, that's the first game I got. Well, it wasn't the first game I got, but it's the first one that's opened. So Llama Llama. The next game I will show you, and I will open it. So the next two games, I got 3 games. The next 2 games, they're not open because Lion and I literally got the same games. So we used Lions. So I got this game called Square Away. And I will show you what it looks like. This one was technically a Gen Con exclusive because it's not available in stores yet, is my understanding. Hi, Grim. Welcome on in. Hello. But I forget when they said it would be available in stores. So, the point of this game... This one's kind of also like a social deduction game, but like not. I would say. But you're a squirrel. You're a squirrel, and you're trying to get the most nuts. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty well. I just got back from a trip from Gen Con. I have nerd flu. But we're going over what I got. So, one of the best things about this game is, the nuts are shiny. Look! Don't you want to eat it? Don't you want to kind of eat it? They're so shiny. So there's green nuts. I've been wanting to go one day. It's super fun. There's green nuts. There's blue nuts. Save your jokes. Hi, Shoddy. So we got blue ones. Not the blue nuts. And then, I guess you could say these are white or clear? I don't know. But anyways, so you would have... Oh, and also, I think... I don't know, again, I don't know if this was a Gen Con exclusive. This is the company that makes it, for anyone that's curious.
Linda.
They also gave a gold nut. But we didn't play with the gold nut. while we were there. So basically the way this game works, I'm only gonna take out a little bit.
Linda.
Is you have a bunch of nuts in a pile in the middle. Imagine that this is a whole pile. Linda blue balling her jokes. It's the blue nuts. Nothing suspicious about them at all. Right? So imagine this is my pile, except it's all of them. And you get cards. The cads.
Linda.
You get cards. And you set your intention for the card, right? Like this. And basically what you want to do is, and I think this is like the social deduction of it, is that, you know, you try to be a little magician. You're like, oh, I want to do this. I want to do a little bit of that. I want to do a little bit of this. And then you turn to the other players and you go, I have a blue and a red. And then people can suss you out with one of these tokens if they want to. And they could either say you're lying about your hand or your card. So, for example, I'm lying. I took a clear and a red. But my card was right. And depending on what they thought you were lying about, if they thought I was lying, but they were wrong about which one, I get to take an extra. But if they were right, they get to take an extra and I have to put one back, basically. And basically, to score points, you have to get one of each. And then, I'm not gonna take these out just because I don't want to deal with too much putting away. Once you get a score of one of each, you stash them in your nut stash. Which is, you kind of like scoot them inside of here, basically. Or you squirrel them away, if you will. Heh, the name of the game. Yeah, a little sack you could put your nuts in. Exactly. So yeah, that's this game. Which is pretty fun. And yeah, this one was a Gen Con exclusive. Again, I don't know when it releases. I already forgot what they said. But yeah, there's a bunch of different card combinations. There's also some wilds in here. There's some, like, where you can kind of take anything. Sometimes it actually helps to be, yeah, honest. Lion won by being honest the entire time. But we kept sussing about. So yeah, it's a kind of like a little social deduction game. Let me put this away. That's my ability here. Lying? Woo? Oh, whoa, wee? Are these in here? I actually don't even know. I already forgot what bag everything was in. Okay, I don't think that actually fits in there. It's just an empty bag. For fun. But yeah, I want to eat these. But you're not supposed to, obviously. There's definitely got to be a choking hazard on this game. Very easy to want to eat these little guys. So I have one more game to show. And honestly, if I'm gonna recommend any game, it's this next one. This was the best game. Probably was the most fun game that I got. That you can kind of, like, get anybody into, basically. So if you're like, man, I need a game to play with friends who don't play board games, this is probably the one. You like the Llama Llama game? I do like the Llama Llama game. I think this one's good if you want to, like, pass some time for a little bit. And also, I guess, like, yeah, if you have, like, 4 players, it's a good one. I might have to fix this later, because it's already bulging. Nuts. Bulging. Everyone laugh. Hee hee. Hardy har. Okay. Okay. The last game I got, and the one I would probably recommend the most out of all three. I know those are little squirrel hands on the rules, but they look like little tiny rat hands and it makes me happy. Yeah! You can pretend that they are raccoon hands. This game is called Crabs in a Bucket. And the best way to explain this game is it's Uno, but on crack. It's Uno on crack. And it's really fun. So I'll open this. Again, Lion also got this one too. So. Which is why mine isn't open. Hi, Cranky! Hi! Hello! So. Woo! Crabs in a bucket. I literally just got all the games Linda got and Neopets. Yeah, you also got the 2 free games too. And you didn't get Llama Llama. So. Ooh. Are they flipped? Oh, interesting. So. There's 2 different decks. Which, I've always struggled opening up these, like, smaller packs. Haha. This one, if I like go anywhere and I need to bring board games, this will probably be one that I bring. That and the horse game that I got last year. We played Long Shot. I brought Long Shot with me, and it's so fun. I definitely recommend Long Shot. These are like the how-to, like all the power-ups and stuff. So, a lot like Uno. You have number cards, face cards, and different colors. This PNG tuber has cat eyes sharp enough to kill a man. Yes! When I commissioned this from Bijou, I literally was like, hey, I know most of your other ones that you've made of this style don't have eyeliner, but could you put eyeliner on mine? Oh, whoa. And the Bijou was like, yeah, I got you. Oh, hell yeah. So, you do play this very similarly, where in Uno, it's like, oh, okay, we got diamond, or purple, and a 6. So you can either play, you know, a 6, or another purple, right? And a lot of the cards also have things on the side here that also mean things. So for like example, this one's got an arrow plus. So I could technically do 6, 7, 8 if I want to. Or go as high as I want to. As like a combo. Because this has the up plus, basically. And you're trying to get rid of all your cards. The other special abilities is that the face cards have penalties on them. So, like, for example, the queen... Is the queen like the draw too? Oh, no. The queen is like you draw from the previous player's hand. Or the person that placed it hand. This one, I think, is the draw two. Yeah, this is the draw two. And then... the jack is the draw one. And then the other thing about these cards is that you can't play jokers, which I will get into what the jokers are in a second. The thing that makes this the crab game. Hi, Dissy! I was looking for Rainbow Sheep, must be in the wrong chat. Who do you think I am? Who am I? Good to see you, hello. So yeah. The other thing that makes this game interesting and not like Uno, even though it's played very similar to Uno, are these cards, which are the Joker cards, which you play on this side. You don't play on this side. And, let me open them. Who are any of us really? Oh god, let's have an existential crisis. Okay. Meow. So these are the Joker cards, and they are little crab cards. There are so many of them, actually, and they're all different, and they all have different abilities, basically. So, like, we have Imitation Crab, which lets you trigger the play effect of the top card of the Joker pile, so you basically get to play the same effect that the top one over here has. Or you have Vampire Crab. And Vampire Crab lets you trade hands with an opponent. After trading your hand, if your opponent now has less cards than you, give them 2 cards. So it's a bunch of different... Oh, this one's for Bewitch. Here you go, Bewitch. This one's for you. The Halloween Crab. Which this one says, give half of your cards in your hand to other players. If you have an odd number of cards in your hand, round up and give an additional card to the opponent. So all these guys have different abilities, which help you win the game. Other than this one card. The Lobster card is a lobster. And if you play this card, you lose the game. So this is kind of like the bomb card that you want to get rid of. So yeah, and then you play them as you go, unless if there's like a face card up here. And you try to get rid of all your cards, and it's really fun. It's really fun. I definitely recommend it. I don't know if I explained it too well, but of all the games that I got, this one's probably the most fun. Especially if you like Uno. Also, apparently we demoed this with the creator of the game, and we had no idea. Until after. So yeah. So yeah, that's my games that I got. So I got one more than last year. I think the one game that somebody else bought that I would like to get is Fliptoons. Jeb got Fliptoons and it was really fun. It was like a deck building game and I really liked it, so I might get it. Apparently it doesn't release until September though. So, and it was only like 25 bucks, so I think I'm gonna get it. Let's put this on this side. And Joker's on this side. Get in there. Alright. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pack this away. I'm gonna take a quick break because ads are gonna start, and then we will look at the art that I got. We'll look at the art I got. But yeah, crabs in a bucket. Nyum. Nyum. Alright. Oh wait. Bonus thing I got that wasn't at Gen Con that I will go over really quickly is since I had to spend so much time at the airport on Monday, I actually bought a book. I haven't read a book in so long. And yes, I was tempted by the bird on the book. I was like, oh, it's a quote! Which I'm actually really enjoying this book. However, also, hi Oren, hi! I realized that this is part of a series. Thumbs up. That this is actually the 5th book in a series. So I was reading it, and I'm really enjoying it. But I think I'm gonna stop and purchase the first book before I get too far into it. I mean, I did read the back, too. I did read the back. I didn't just get it because of the bird. I did read the back, but this was definitely what caught my eye. I was like, ooh, a bird. I will say it's not very obvious that it's a part of a series until I opened it. Where did I see the thing that made it obvious as part of a series? Oh, this. What's the first one? It's a discovery of witches is the first one. See? But yeah, that was my bonus item from the airport. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna run some ads, and then we will look at the art that I got. We will look at the art prints that I got. Okie dokes. Feel free to take a break along with me. Thanks for everyone who's hanging out, by the way. And I'll see you soon. Here be. Hey, wow. Hey, wow. I have returned. Thank you for waiting. Get out of here. Get out of here. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. The last things I have are art related because, of course. Hello, my name is Linda, and I buy art that I need to buy more frames for. But hey, I still have the wall space for it, so there we go. That's the way I see it. So I'll start with the smallest one first. Actually, a lot of the ones I got are pretty large comparatively to last year. I think I got like 2 small prints last year. 1. Yeah, 2. I got 2 small prints last year. By the same artist, actually. These ones are all by different artists. So, first one I got. Let's go, Lion! I gotta do that too. Now that I'm back from my trip, I'm gonna do all the things administratively that I need to do. Like yesterday, I updated my spreadsheets because I hadn't done it in like 2 months. And then I took a nap, and then I felt like crap after my nap. The nerd flu was hitting me after my nap, so it felt like a scam. But yeah, the first print, the smallest print I got is this one. By Natalie Andrews? I think that's what this says. I really like this one because it's the colors. I don't know if the camera's really doing it justice, but this pink is vibrant, okay? All the colors are super vibrant. You def got this when I was on my Neopet adventures? Are you sure? Maybe. Maybe it might have just been me and Spruce. Hold on, let me see if I can find the Instagram. Or do they have a card on the back? Oh, they do! Oh, Natalie Anderson. Instagram. Natalie Anderson. Yup. Okay. Oh, these are Rizzo prints. Rizzo? That's probably why the colors are so vibrant. So yeah, if you're interested in this art, check them out. They also had this really lovely, like, Maleficent piece that I was very tempted by. But I ended up choosing this one because, I don't know, I really like the negative space with the white, I feel like. Whereas I think that one was a little bit more cluttered. Let's see if I can find it. The Maleficent one. Maleficent. Well, it's technically Maleficent when she's in her dragon form. So I guess I should really say Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, there's definitely some Studio Ghibli stuff, too. I don't know if this one's a reference to anything, I just thought it was like a little witch lady. Dragon. Oh, there's a Over the Garden Wall one, I think. That's cool. Yeah. Okay, I can't find the Maleficent one. That's okay. Yeah, so that's the first print I got. Very cool, very nice. Discord is broken. Oh no! Um, so we went from colorful, so you know what that means. The next one is not very colorful. Woo! Woo! Oh, you can see me in the reflection. Where am I? I just don't have any makeup on today because I'm sick. But yeah, this one is the Morrigan. This one did not colorful as rainbows. Okay, it does have rainbow reflective foil on it. Yes, that is true. But yeah, they do a bunch of different goddesses. So they had like Lilith. They had who's the pomegranate one? Oh my god. Who's the pomegranate lady? They had her. I can't remember her name right now. But yeah, I got the Morrigan. Persephone, yes, thank you. Obviously because I was like, ooh, crow. But also, I really like the eyes being foiled out, and I really like the bird skulls. I thought that was really cool. This is by Fritz. I wonder if I can find their Instagram. I don't think I took a card. Boogie Wonderland. Fence. Oh, frick. I don't know if I know what their Instagram is. But it does say Fritz at the bottom. Also in that foiling. They gave me one of those ribbons, too, that you can put on your badge. Wait. Nope. Wait, is this them? Oh! Wait, is this them? I think I found them. I found them! Yes, Tawny Fritz, yes. We got it at the same time. Yes, that's the artist. Okay, cool. Yes. Yes! Also, here's the Instagram as well. But yeah! Very cool artwork. Very cool. Oh, they have t-shirts at Hot Topic. Wow. A lot of black and white. A lot of ladies. I was actually telling Spruce when I got this. I was like, I really like lady art. Most of my art just has women in it. I would say about like 75% of it just has ladies, if not like close to like 80%. Women are pretty. So yeah. This one I might try to put near my UA piece because it's very similar in style, I feel like. But yeah, I really like this one. Very, very cool. Very, very shiny. And it is also quite large. Okay. And now the final print. This one I had written down to find this artist. Because last year I saw this print. I saw this print last year, and I regretted not buying it.
Linda.
I regretted not buying it at the time. So I was like, I'm gonna try to find this artist again this year, and I'm gonna get that freaking print that I didn't buy last year. And the way I found their booth was because I was looking at all the artists that were exhibiting at the show, and they some of them put up sample art, and they didn't have this print as their sample art, but I was like, that looks like their style. And then I clicked on it, and I was right, it was them. So then I wrote down their booth, and I went to it. So yes, the last print I got, and the biggest one I got, is this Gundam Wing print. And it's so cool. It's so cool. It's probably, they have a bunch of other Gundam ones. They also have Avatar Last Airbender ones, too. The name of this artist is Probably on my phone, which my phone is over there. Something with a D.
Linda.
Something with a D. I already forgot. John something. Oh my god, I wrote it down. Hold on. I'm gonna look at my phone real quick. I wrote it down. Frick, where is it?
New coffee
Hello?
from BP. What the flippin' heck, thank you.
What?
They said hi.
Hi. Wait, where the heck is it? Where's my thing that I wrote down stuff in? What? I wrote down stuff.
Linda.
Where is it? Games? Gen Con trip. Not there. Did I delete it? Why would I do that? I'm so confused right now. Huh. Okay, I guess I didn't. I thought I wrote it down. I mean, I did, but I guess I deleted the frickin' app? Or not the app, the note app that I had? Hi, Mel, hi! I should have used Big Peninsula. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I went through the trouble of finding this artist. History. Maybe it's in my history. Day is it? Oh god. July 29th. It's been July 29th that I picked up. Oh, it might have been before July 29th. I'm gonna find it. Or, actually, you know what I could do? There's a QR code on the back. I'll just scan it. Use my brain. There we go. That works. I can click on it. Hello? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so the artist's name is Jed Henry. Jed Henry. Yukio Io. Wait, hold on. Let me type this. Let me type what the. So it's Jed Henry, and it's Yukio E Heroes. Okay, there we go.
Linda.
Oh, so sorry I went to the BRB screen. It's just easier because I'm using my phone for this. And I don't want to make anyone sick as I move it around. So yeah. So it's a Gundam print. Yeah, Katie's also sick from her travelings around. Alright, you follow this artist. Well, look at you go. Again. So when I got to this booth, because I already knew what I wanted.
Linda.
I had told them that I wanted to buy this print last year, but then I didn't, so I was so happy that they were there again this year. And they were like, "I'm so happy you like this print." I was like, "Oh." But yeah, so I got my three different my three different things. We have my colorful side, my goth side, and then my nerd side. So yeah, those are all the arts I got. All the art prints I got that I now have to buy frames for so I can hang them up. All three flavors, yeah. Maybe those are all nerd side. Okay, fine.